welcome to day 15 of the Preset 6 challenge. So I am, first of all, we'll do an update today, but that will be in the morning because I don't have anything set up on my computer yet in order to be able to tell you what the difference is from, I guess we'll just go from day 1 to now rather than day 8 to day 15, simply because there's a decent difference between day 1 and day 15, but not so much between day 8 and 15. So I guess we'll just go from the beginning to whatever point we're at, because I can't fit them all on one. Maybe I could fit them all on one. I'll think about it. Anyways, so I got up earlier, like my normal time to get up, and got showered and was starting the process getting ready to go, and took my B12, vitamin D, and lysine, and within a few minutes of that was vomiting, because it doesn't happen very often, but the B12 makes me super nauseous once in a while. Like, I don't know, maybe once every couple of months it'll make me super nauseous, and it's fine. I just have a big drink of water and it's no big deal, and just chill for a few minutes and it's fine and it goes away. And maybe a couple times a year the B12 makes me super sick, and I don't know why. And I probably could do something different about it by taking it at a different time of the day and not ever have to worry about that, like right after I eat or something. But it's just convenient to take it when I first get out of the shower and don't have to worry about it otherwise. So anyways, I was feeling really crappy after that. So I texted one of the ladies that I work with and said, hey, can you hold down the fort till I get there later? Can I go back to bed for a while? She was like, yeah, that's totally fine. So it's now been after a while. I need to get going to work here, but I wanted to make, seeing today is a chicken, broccoli, or spinach, rice, mushrooms day, I thought I would make a broccoli casserole. I'm not going to use rice. I'm going to use quinoa. Ooh, look at that. I'm using quinoa because I have some left. And so I figured I probably need to get it finished. But though I didn't want a whole bunch of fat in it, because yesterday I had my peanut butter, which was awesome, by the way, but probably should lay low a little bit today. So I'm just having broccoli and quinoa with a cheese sauce that is from Jill McKeever. It's her really cheesy fat-free vegan cheese dip, I think is what it's called, something like that. You could look it up on YouTube. I've made it a bunch of times in the past. I really like it. It's very good. So I'm only making half of the recipe, and I probably don't even need this much, but it's easier to do half of a recipe than it is to try and do a third of the recipe. So that's just what we're gonna do. So it doesn't have very many ingredients. Come check it out. So in the bottom of this container, I have a cup of water. Again, I'm doing half of the recipe. And then you're supposed to use 1/4 cup roasted red bell pepper. So that's probably a little bit more than 1/4 cup what's in there. Obviously there's not, it looks like there's a lot more in there because of the water than what's actually in there. There's 2 little pieces of pepper in there. I just buy them at the store in a glass jar and go from there. So there's that. We need 1/4 cup of rolled oats. So there is that. 2 tablespoons of nutritional yeast. And then 2 tablespoons of cornstarch. I'm not using cornstarch, I'm using potato starch. One and a half teaspoons of salt, which I am just totally ignoring. Well, it'll be 3/4 of a teaspoon of salt if you're doing the half batch. I have a small amount of onion left that I'm just going to put in there. All right, and then it's supposed to be one teaspoon of lemon juice, which is 1/3 of a tablespoon, which is what I have out. So we'll just eyeball that. All right, that's it. That's all she wrote. That's all there is in there. So you're basically supposed to blend this and then cook it on the stove for a few minutes. I am going to blend this. I'm going to microwave it for probably 30 seconds and mix it with a whisk and blend it for another 30 seconds. And I bet you that will be done. And all I'm doing is putting this together with some broccoli and some quinoa, and I'm going to put it in the oven and bake it for 20 minutes. The broccoli's already cooked. If you hadn't cooked it, it probably would take a whole lot longer, which is fine. But mine, I just have steamed broccoli, so that's what I'm gonna do. Yeah, that's it for now. I'll see you guys in the morning for some exercise. I can't taste this now for you anyway, and it's just gonna be broccoli casserole thing, so it's not super exciting. But anywho, that's it for me for now, and I will talk to you guys again later. Alright guys, so I am home, and I am going to put up the picture here of the difference between day 1 and day 15 on my challenge so far. As you can see, there's a decent amount of difference between day 1 and 15, but not a huge amount of difference between there was from day 8 to day 15. Although there was some difference, just not much. But that's okay, it's going in the right direction. That's all that matters. It's not going back up again, which is very important. My percent body fat went down a tiny little bit. My skeletal muscle pretty much stayed the same. The visceral fat was exactly the same. The subcutaneous fat went down a tiny little bit. The BMI just really didn't move hardly at all. It was 25.8 and now it's 25.6. But other than that being in the overweight category, everything going down slightly makes me super happy. And that's all that matters, is that it's going in the right direction overall over the course of the 30 days, not from one day to the next. But let's go ahead. Oh, the other thing I wanted to talk to you about is last night, today was an oatmeal day, but because I was so nauseous last night, I did not take any, and it was so late, I just skipped the first meal of last night. And the food that I took with me, I didn't end up, I just got a Sprite, excuse me, not a Sprite. Yes, a Sprite, not 7-Up. Sprite? Yeah, it was a Sprite, which unfortunately has high fructose corn syrup in it, which is super gross. But I drank that probably over the course of about 4 hours after I got to work, which was really good. It totally settled my stomach, actually, to be honest with you. And so as I was, this morning, actually, I was starting to get a little bit hungry. So my casserole was fantastic, and I would totally recommend you guys make that fat-free cheesy dip. And I really did just microwave it for 30 seconds, whisked it, 30 seconds, whisked it, 30 seconds, good to go, it was done. Thickens it right up. You just pour it right over the top of whatever it is you're going to eat. It's absolutely, it really is quite tasty. It's not cheese, obviously, but it's a really good flavored sauce. I really do like that one. So then I would recommend that you guys give that a try if you haven't done anything from Jill McKeever before. But anyways, we are going to exercise now, and I may have, to be honest with you, I might just eat, because I didn't eat much of my broccoli. I picked out some of the broccoli to eat and ate a little bit of the quinoa, and it was absolutely fine. I might just have some toast, to be honest with you, before I go to bed. I think I'm probably going to do that. And then wake up tonight and start over, and it's going to be just fine, and I'm going to feel wonderful, and life will be terrific. That's my goal. So give me just a second, and we will go and look at what exercises we're doing today. Okay guys, Anthony says side lunges don't count. I don't know where that logic comes from, but yeah, I'm super not excited about lunges. I think that this will go just fine though. The last time I did the forward lunges, I was able to do them a little bit better than I had before, so I am pretty confident that over the course of this challenge, I'm going to get better and better at these. At least that's what I keep telling myself. So I'm going to go exercise, and I will see you guys in a little bit for some results. All right guys, so we are done. I did 10 pounds, 10 pounds, 10 pounds, and 20 pounds. So I did watch a video on how to do correct side lunges. Because yeah, we were totally doing them wrong before. Itchy. So I'm going to attach the video that we watched on YouTube. It was, it's very short, very sweet. So if you are unsure about the correct form for a side lunge, take a peek at that. And it will help you figure out how it was you're supposed to be doing them, because we were totally doing them wrong. So it's good to know. Yeah, that's it for me. I'm going to go to bed, and I will see you guys again tonight for a pasta night. Pasta nights are always fabulous. I love pasta. It's wonderful. Alrighty guys, I'll talk to you later.